Hi, my name is Benjamin and I'm a PhD research engineer at the Universitat Politécnica de Valencia, working in the Pixel project. In this video, I'm going to describe the operational tools, what they are and how they work. I will start with a couple of slides in order to set a good conceptual basis, and afterwards I will show briefly the internals of this component and a basic user interface to clearly show the functionalities to be provided. First of all, we should place the operational tools in the framework of the project. They are a building core component of the Pixel architecture. Therefore, if you are not familiar with this architecture, you should first watch the video of the architecture which is available in our Pixel YouTube channel. Now let's have a look at this interesting component. The operational tools represent the bridge of the Pixel platform to interact with models and predictive algorithms, as well as defining KPIs to enhance the normal operation of a port. Typically, the models and predictive algorithms add intelligence to the system, but require some input data, which is accessible through the information hub. The operational tools are able to acquire such data and run the models on demand or in a scheduled mode. The results of the executions are also obtained by the operational tools and stored in the information hub for later analysis. You should notice here two important aspects. First, the operational tools are mainly intended as a backend process, an enabler for models, predictive algorithms, and KPIs. Second, the operational tools are designed to be modular and extensible. This means that they are meant to integrate not only with the models and predictive algorithms developed in the Pixel project, but with other models available in other ports. So, from a larger perspective based on functionalities provided, we can state that the operational tools domain is similar to a middleware that allows more flexible and advanced operations on the data available in the information hub, on the models and on the predictive algorithms. Port data, models and other services can be combined through the operational tools to get more flexible and powerful results aimed at providing better insights of port operations. All these operations at the operational tools domain are finally exposed to the Pixel dashboard, which represents the top layer interacting with the user or port operator, offering powerful decision-making tools. Now let's focus on the different views of the operational tools. On the left part you can see the functional view. First, there is a basic user interface for basic operations and testing, but the full potential is provided through a REST API, defined as a Swagger or Open API for an easier integration with other internal modules, and later on for external developers who may want to use and extend the API. Second, there are various submodules to provide the functionalities of the operational tools. First, publish models and predictive algorithms. Second, execute models and predictive algorithms. This can be performed as a single execution or periodically. Third, data processing for processing the various data formats in the information hub. And fourth, event processing to configure different events to be monitored and also trigger configurable actions, for example, re-executions of models and predictive algorithms. And finally, there is an internal data model representation for models, predictive algorithms, KPIs, and event rules. For the three parts, there is a link on how they integrate with the other components of the Pixel architecture. This refers to the integration view. For example, the user interface is developed in Vue.js similar to the dashboard to facilitate integration. The API works with a security API key that can be used by the security mechanisms of Pixel. The event processing submodule is based on Elast Alert, similar to the notification system in Pixel. The generated result data from models and predictive algorithms are exported to the information hub to persist them and allow further historical or statistical analysis. So, enough talking for now about the operational tools, and let's show more practical aspects. Whenever you deploy the operational tools on a Java Tomcat server, you will have a powerful API where you can publish and run models. In order to facilitate the usage of the API, the operational tools incorporates a Swagger interface so that you can easily test and check things. For example, here you are able to see the available resources with which you can interoperate. You can see the KPIs and the model resources. They provide a crude interface. You are able to treat them as objects to be created or published, read, updated, and deleted. The model resource encompasses both what we are referring to in Pixel as model and predictive algorithms, as the data format is very similar. Another important resource is the instance resource, which is created every time a user executes a model or predictive algorithm. And finally, for the scheduled executions, we have the scheduled instance resource. The operational tools engine is periodically monitoring every instance resource and scheduled instance resource to launch executions and store the results in the information hub. Finally, let me show you the basic user interface, which is more user-friendly and facilitates understanding the functionalities of the operational tools. It is important to note that this UI is not the dashboard, which will be described in a different video and includes many more functionalities. Here we will show such functionalities that map directly with the operational tools API. So let's have a brief overview. In the models section, but the mechanics apply also for predictive algorithms, the port operator should be able to show the different models available in the port. Here we have only one model listed, but the port operator is able to add new ones. For each one, the port operator can edit or configure the model, delete it, run it, and, if supported, schedule it. If the user or port operator wants to execute a model, it needs to create an instance in the API, as previously commented. For KPIs, we want to monitor specific values that could come from various sources. For example, port data accessible through the information hub. It can also be the result of a model or predictive algorithm, or it can also be the result of another service available in the port. Note that the KPIs are defined at port level and can be very different from port to port, because one port may be focused on some aspects, whereas other ports may have different priorities or preferences. In this screen, we have defined an environmental KPI extracted from the pay model. For each KPI, we can edit it, delete it, get information about the last value, and also get the trends within a certain time frame. The event processing user interface is not fully developed yet, but it will basically be composed of a set of configurable rules to detect events and launch some action depending on the specific event. As it is based on a last alert, if you are familiar with this tool, you should expect the same kind of functionalities. And that's all from the descriptional video of the operational tools. I guess you have now a better understanding of them, what functionalities they provide, and how they fit within the Pixel architecture. Thank you very much for watching this video, and stay tuned on new video and software releases. Needless to say that all released deliverables are available on our website, where you will get all the details of the software components under Work Package 6.